I'm Christina from Little Sprouts Learning, and I'm a home daycare provider. I've been for 30 years, and I'm coming to you from my preschool garden that I grow with my kids because it's the most peaceful place in my life, and I want to share that with you. But today we're talking about organizing your daycare space, and my mantra is less is more. The more things you have, the more problems that you have, the more toys that are out, the more messes the kids make, the more they dump out. The more materials you try to stuff in your house, the harder it is to organize it. You can't organize clutter. So just remember, you don't need to have everything out. Somebody asked me recently, like, how do your kids get along the way they do? And it's like, I'm always changing the environment. We have a good environment, and everything here is based on love. So first of all, you have to have love, which this person, I'm 100% sure, loves her kids, and the kids know it. But she was talking about like having a lot of stuff, and then all they do is fight. And I have that same experience in my past, and so I have very few items out. I have a few large trucks, like trash truck, school bus, that kind of stuff. I have a couple of cash registers, two or three baby dolls with accessories, and a couple of handfuls of toy food and dishes, which I change out. A few costumes, which I change out. And then we have like some quiet spaces that the kids can kind of hide in to read books or just take a break, or even play hide and seek and play games. I have an egg-shaped chair they can get in, and a big cube that they can get in to snuggle up. I have a book rack that has maybe 20 books in it that I change out with each theme that we do. I have, in the playroom with that other stuff, I have a few puzzles, magnetic puzzles, that I have screwed to the wall so that they can stand there and play with them, but they don't get stepped on or torn up. And then in the living room, I have two busy board cubes with busy beads on them, and a little basket full of toys, and a little plastic mailbox, and the book rack. And one of the quiet places is out there, the egg chair. So I will change that stuff out. Like I have a little table and chairs I'll bring out sometimes. I have a tool bench I'll bring out sometimes. I have a climbing arch that I'll bring out sometimes instead of some of those other pieces of furniture. And then in the playroom, I have some shelves up high by the ceiling that are full of totes that are what we call our special toys. There's like a farm set, a train set, different types of blocks, puzzles, gel mats, monster footprints that they can jump from one to the other or play the floor is lava, a dollhouse with accessories, cars and little garages. It's got a little car wash and parking garage, a farm, a doctor kit. Those things I'll take out for just one day. They play with them in the morning after we'll come outside, then we'll go inside, we'll have our activities, and then they have that free time. We clean up the playroom, we make the beds, and while I'm making lunch, or right until it's time for me to make lunch, they have the special toys. And these toys are maybe out for one day, maybe 2 days, at the most 3 days, but they're usually fighting by the second day. And the pieces get lost if they're out for too many days. So I just get out these items, let the kids use them, and it's like Christmas every day, like this is something new. There might be 20 different things out there, so they're not playing with that stuff day after day after day. And so this is what works best for me. Another thing, less is more, is like handouts. You go to classes, you get these handouts, you're going to save them to refer to later, but do you? Or is there a cabinet full of stuff that you've never opened back up and you're just storing it for no reason? Try not to seek after every latest toy or every character toy or every this or every that. Try to downsize. Try to have fewer options for yourself and for the kids. Fewer things to clean up, fewer things to organize, fewer things to find a place for. Less is really more. That's been the lesson that I've learned over and over and over again in the past 30 years. It's been the best lesson. Less is more. You don't need all that stuff. This is the hardest job in the world, but it's also the most rewarding. It's really important how we're setting up kids for the future, because they develop so much of their brain from birth to 3, and then from birth to 5, it's almost their whole setup. They're learning so much, and this is the time they're learning it, when they're with us. Society thinks that we're not teachers. They think that school teachers are the most important, but really they have developed so much before they ever get to school, and they're getting that from us. What they're needing is kindness, social skills, how to love people, that they are valuable and that they are loved, and brain connections to build on at school for future learning. So we have a big responsibility, and I am really proud of you for sticking to it, because this is a hard job, and I'm rooting for you.